Well, hello everyone, Dr. Matthews here. Hey, if you've ever wanted to create a quiz, just a small quiz or short quiz using the test bank that came with one of the cartridges provided by a publisher, say something from Blackboard or one of the other cartridges, there's a way of doing that using Canvas. It's actually pretty simple. It took me a little while to figure that out, and I thought, hey, I might as well share this with somebody else in the event that you're trying to do the same thing or having those same sort of challenges. So, as always, first thing I need to do is take myself off of the screen and then kind of walk you through the process. So the course that I'm teaching is criminology. First thing I want to do is ensure that the information I'm looking for is already there. So if you go into settings, I've already gone ahead and done this part. So this is just kind of a relook, if you will. Go to import courses or import content. And then from here, you would select the content that you're importing. And in this case, I'm using a Blackboard export zip file. But it might be a common cartridge or D2L or one of the other things. After that, I go to quizzes. And in this case, I've already created the quiz, and that's why it's sitting there. But I'm going to create another quiz. And so I click on the plus, and this is just going to be called my test quiz. And then, of course, you would fill out the information here that would normally accompany this type of information to include whether it's shuffled and then, or a time limit or whatnot. Next, you go to questions, and here's where you might hopefully find it to be quite useful. If you go to Find Questions, and in this case, I can go to my course cartridge that I've already uploaded. It's called Chapter 1 for Crime and Criminology. In my course cartridge, I happen to have all of these questions. Now, if I were to unpack these and take a look at it, one of the things you'd find is that several of the first few questions are true-false, and some of the questions that are below that are fill in the blank, short essay answer, things of that nature. What I wanted was just the multiple choice questions, but again, that could be left up to you. So because I just want the multiple choice questions, I looked them up to find out where my multiple choice questions begin. And in this case, they begin right about here, somewhere in this area. So I would just select, in this case, the questions that I want. So ultimately, what I'm going to want to do is have a short quiz based on the questions that are drawn from the question bank, but I only want to use about 20 questions from the question bank. So already I'm taking the whole question bank, I'm zeroing it in on just the multiple choice questions, and then from there I don't need all of them, I just want a few of the multiple choice questions to be added. So then when you scroll back down, you're faced with this question here. You want to add the questions or make a group. What I want to do is create a group. The new group is going to be called Test Quiz 2. And then I want to have 10 questions that are going to be selected, and I'll make each question worth 1 point. And then I'm going to create the group. So I've already marked ever how many questions that I want to pull into it. I've already identified what the point value is on those questions, and then if I just click Add Questions, it populates the screen and it creates that question group. And as you'll note here, it says pick 10 questions, 1 point per question. How many questions am I picking from? Well more than 10. Well more than 10. Now, initially you might think, well, why is that of any value or any type of importance? If you're trying to create a quiz from the middle of the course cartridge pack, then it'll be very important for you to be able to do it in this way. That way you don't have to go back through and question by question first expand all of the questions to the true or false, and then go through and start deleting any questions that are true or false. And instead, it would allow you to go straight down to all the questions, or the only questions that would have been brought in were the ones that you wanted, which would have been the multiple choice questions. And then back into the details, I'm saying shuffle the answers, and in some cases you might not even want to put a time limit on the questions or the answers, or you might want to give them an opportunity to take the quiz more than one time. One of the things that I think is most valuable is if you're giving them an opportunity to take the quiz as many times as they like, and you're holding on to the highest points possible, but you've also integrated a question bank whereby every time they take the quiz, they get another new set of questions and answer responses. That, I think, really makes it simpler and easier for the student to get a much better understanding of the material that you're trying to get across to him or her. So that's all you need for that. I'm going to save this and publish it. And then next, I'm actually going to take a look at this from a student view and see what those questions actually look like. And so all I've done is I just clicked on the quizzes. I pulled up my questions, my exam rather, or my quiz, and then here you have the quiz in its totality. Now you can have all the questions again show up one at a time, or you can have them show up in some other formats, I believe. But the crux of it is there's only 10 questions that are being displayed here. And then after you submit the quiz, you get another different 10 set of questions. Repetition, in this case, is not a bad thing. Anyway, that's the long and short of it. Just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully that you'll find this useful and be able to make your quiz creations a little bit easier down the road. Hey, thanks a lot, and I will see you online.